right, fellas. We got Devin, Brian, Russell in the building. Got week 13, 2 weeks
Look at
left.
that, eating his ass. He's eating his ass out.
Look at him. Look at him go.
Gross.
What's up, Dev?
Yeah,
you look frustrated, man.
You're being very
No, I'm
quiet.
I was just listening to everybody talk about their, crazy games and their seasons and stuff. I'm just looking at where it all went wrong, man. It's
man.
been a topsy-turvy season for me as well as a couple other guys. But this is it. We're down to the nitty-gritty here, man. We got what? This week and next week, 2 weeks left, man. And that's it. Playoff. So we these are 2 important weeks, and this is an important podcast. So let's get it rolling, baby.
It's very important, man. I crunched the numbers earlier, Dev, and out of the 4 teams that are ahead of you, man, you got more points than all 4 of them. So I know that stings. And I mean, Brian, you as well, man. You've had some bad luck, but Devin, man, you still got a chance, bro. You still got a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, you need some stuff to go your way, and we'll get to that here. But just like quick analysis after this week, like the week that we just had, Eli did it again, bro. He started 0-7. He knocked off 5 wins in a row. He's back in it. Let's see if he can get in, sneak in again, man.
Yep, he officially passed me up, so I'm last in the division right now. It sucks, man. It really sucks.
It could be worse, man. You could be last in the league. That goes to Mark. Ross, you had like a little early scare. I was nervous a little bit too, man.
Dude, I told Devin at Matt's little party thing this week, and I was like, Mark's going to beat me. I can feel it.
Dude,
and my team just exploded. My team just exploded after that, though. I don't know what happened.
I found it hard to believe a couple weeks ago. I was like, look, Mark's not going to he can't just win one game, man. Like he's gonna spoil someone's weekend. And
I thought it was going to be me.
It wasn't this week, man. I got to play him this week, so hopefully it's not me. But
I'm gonna tell you this: it might feel like it for a second. You did with me, but you'll pull through.
I think I'll pull through. But other than that, man, Kyle keeps rolling. Dropped 160 something on me. I don't even know. I already forgot about it. He did take some. He does have like a little chink in his armor, though. I don't know if y'all saw Jonathan Taylor.
Yep.
Jonathan Taylor went down. That's kind of like the first big thing that's kind of like not gone Kyle's way this year.
Yeah, but
he was winning without him.
Also has Zach Moss, though.
He's perfect.
He's got Zach Moss, and a chain is coming back this week.
It's a very tiny chink in his armor, but it's something because right now he's been hot.
It's something to make him think. He's got to think about his decisions now.
He's also started Will Levis this week.
That's true.
Eli might have a shot, dude. If you go look at their matchup, Eli's got a shot.
But look, Kyle just needs to finish the next 2 weeks healthy. I don't think little Matt's going to catch him in points. He's down by like 100 points. So I think Kyle's got the number 1 seed locked in. I think he's going to get a bye.
Yeah.
So even if he loses this next 2 weeks, I think he's going to get the bye. So it's good for Kyle. He just has to stay healthy, man. Like, and there's still 2 weeks, so a lot can change. I stayed at 2 at the top of the division, but now I'm locked in a 3-way tie with Ross and Matt. I got the slight edge because of points. So we'll see how that plays out.
I got a question. So you got little Matt ahead of me.
Yeah.
I beat him head to head, but he has more points. So it goes by points first?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's points.
Yeah, it goes by points.
All right.
So yeah, I mean, I would probably rank this a little differently from a power rankings. I just released it like from a playoff perspective, like seeding.
Right. I didn't know if I didn't know which one mattered most. I can't remember what we decided on.
Yeah. So yeah, man, I think the little Matt had a good week. You survived, Ross. So I think the top 5 is pretty locked in.
Yeah.
We're locked in. The last spot is really what's up for grabs. And it can go any way. Like it could go. I could see any of these teams getting it.
Me and Lil Matt got a big matchup this week.
Mm-hmm.
Big matchup for the 4 spot.
I mean, not only the 4 spot. I mean, you could
depending
still,
what happens with you. Yeah.
I mean, you still have like seeding, like scenario where you could get you could win the division.
If you and Matt lose and I win, I could jump to first in our division.
Yeah. So moving down to the bottom though, so we'll start with Devin's scenario. So like, if Dave or Vincent wins, that's going to be it.
I'm playing Dave.
Exactly. So you have to win. So that's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, and you need Vincent to lose to hang on.
Vincent's got Matt Harris this week.
Yeah.
Tough matchup.
Vincent also just kicked my ass last week too.
Man, Vincent's so like on paper, bro. I don't know how he's doing it. Like,
well, I know how he beat me this past week because my team put up 80 points.
Yeah, Devin, I don't know what happened to your team, man. It was so good for even though your record wasn't showing it, you were just scoring so many points, and all of a sudden it just stopped.
Yep.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, man. Just
I thought the Monday Night Football game, like I thought Monday Night Football was going to go completely different. Like it was just it finished like 12-9 or something, 12-10.
Yeah, the winning team didn't even score a touchdown.
Like it's just tough, man. But we talked about this in other pods, bro. Like the Justin Fields season hasn't really, and that's that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I you know, it's just it is what it is. I think the biggest thing that I just keep reflecting on every week that I lose is that second round pick, man. If I would have picked Jalen instead of Devontae, I truly think I would be in the playoffs right now. Absolutely. Yeah. I really do. And I went the opposite way and it bit me in the ass, man. And you know, lack of depth, not going strong on running backs and going with a lot of rookies. It's just hadn't gone my way, man. Hadn't gone my way, you know. But it is what it is. You know, I'm still fighting. I got roughly 17 buys this week. So
it's tough, man. The week 13 buy is tough, man. I got 2 guys myself.
Oh, 2?
Yeah,
it's tough. Yeah.
My dude Devin has 1 guy on his bench that isn't on his buy. His whole bench has buy. He has 1 guy on his bench that isn't on his buy this week.
You know, it's funny. I just picked him up today because I had to drop Isaiah Likely, who is on a buy. If I wouldn't have done that, everybody on my bench would have had a buy.
David Wicks is good.
So I got a question, like a draft strategy question. Because I mean, me personally, I don't really look at it, but like, do y'all even look at that shit when y'all draft?
No.
What?
No. Look at my team.
Like, do y'all? Yeah. Do y'all
I don't look at it.
Yeah, I don't look at that shit.
No.
Take your L's, dude. They're all in 1 week. At least you're 1 week.
The only time I'll take a look at it, like, just is with quarterback. Like with quarterback, I'll take a look because like what happened with Matt, that kind of, I mean, with Tua and Jalen Hurts both having the same bye week, but like it doesn't mean I'm not going to draft that player. It's just
right.
No, I don't pay attention to that at all.
I look at it sometimes during when I do like the best ball drafts. Sometimes I look at it, but
that's different. That's different. Because your best ball team is your team. I don't look at it for the sole purpose of that, like the odds of you having everybody on your team that you drafted, between injuries, trades, and waivers, like it's slim to none. Which, for me, I mean, a lot of the guys that I did draft are still on my team, and they all have buys. But again, week 13, I didn't think I'd be in this position. Didn't even pay any attention to. So, but hey, thanks to the NFL, because I love how they have like 2 weeks, like 6 or 8 buys, and then other weeks that have no buys or 1 or 2. Like, how about we just 2 buys a week? 2 buys a week. You know, I mean, it's ridiculous. You know,
weeks. What was it? Week 7. Week 7 was bad. I think like week 10.
It's just you know, the NFL, you know, fantasy football has brought them a lot of money, a lot of viewers. Just it's brought them a lot, and they really need to start thinking about that, because you got week 13, people are vying for the playoffs, and you're going to have 16. I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. They need to figure that shit out.
It's tough though, because now they're expanding overseas, and I know that comes into play with bye weeks on some level. And now there's like Thursday night games. This season there was a Friday game for the first time. So
Black Friday, Jeff Bezos, man.
Yeah.
Dude, that was nuts.
Yeah.
You could buy stuff on commercials.
Y'all been watching Hard Knocks?
No.
Should watch it, man. I haven't seen the new episode, but the first episode was dope.
I like McDaniel, so I'd watch it just for him. He's funny.
Dude, he's a character, man. All right, another guy we got to mention, bro. We got to talk about Eli real quick again. So Eli beat Dave by like 30 something points, bro. He's 5-7. I mean, he finally got the week that we were expecting from Bijan. I wasn't expecting it, but like everyone else was expecting it, like on a weekly basis. But it hit for Eli right now, right when the time matters. His trade looks like it was a good trade, man. Like Hockenson and Waddle for Kelsey. I mean, it's looked like it's kind of aged kind of well.
He does this every year. Starts
Right?
off slow, and it's just two halves of a season every year.
Yeah.
He's
got a chance. He's got a chance.
Quarterback's a little sketchy.
Yeah, unfortunate for him that he had to roll with Derek Carr. He has to roll with
a little banged up, so that might be a problem, at least for this week.
Oh, that's his guy. That's his guy now. He's
yeah. And his tight end's a little questionable.
Yeah. Well, you know what would have helped is having Brock Purdy on his team instead of Rashee Rice. That would have helped him. That would have helped him right now.
Yeah.
But the past is the past. You learn from your
mistakes.
mistakes.
We don't speak of these trades anymore.
The trades are in the past, dude.
Oh man.
Like Voldemort. You just don't talk about him.
All right. I wanted to share my screen. I want to do something with y'all, a little fun thing real quick.
Sergio, interesting enough, we got to see Grunts this weekend.
I heard through the grapevine, man.
It's crazy. He's alive.
Awesome. In the flesh.
In the flesh.
All right. Can you all see this?
Yep.
All right, so this is like a little cool thing. This website that allows you to like connect your league, and it's like a playoff calculator. Like on ESPN where they come out with like the playoff machine.
Yeah.
And like if you pick like the team, it'll like change the playoff standings and all that stuff. Well, this one kind of lets us do that, but for fantasy, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Where am I at? That's pretty cool.
So if we pick them, it's going to change the standings, and then we'll see like a certain scenario, like what the playoff 6 could be. So up here, let's see, how does this? How do I move this? There we go.
Oh.
All right, so if we go just off of like the first time, let's just see what we all think, but like, and then I'll throw out like who's the favorite. Like ESPN has the favorite, so like Kyle, I believe, is favored over Eli. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kyle's favored over Eli. So let's give Kyle the win. I think
we're literally 50-50. 50-50.
I think, yeah, y'all are 50-50. They're giving you 0.4 points. So we'll give you the edge. We'll give you the edge. I want to just pick all favorites and
Yeah,
see what
that's
happens.
crazy. That's crazy.
So we'll go Matt over Vincent. He's projected to win. I'm projected to win. I believe Brian, you're projected to win. Yeah. And I think, yeah, Dave is projected to win right now. But you're going to change that though. So like, that's different.
No, I'm not. Doesn't matter who I put. That's not. He's still gonna be projected to win.
Put my man Xavier Wicks in, bro.
I'm just
Put
saying.
him in.
All right. So let's just do favorites. Let's just do favorites.
He would still be projected to win.
All right. If all the favorites win this week, this is what the playoffs would be. Well, we got to do week 14. Let's do week 14.
Pretty much, I'm eliminated.
Yeah. All right. So Kyle moves to 11-2. We're in. Ross is in. Matt is in. Big Matt is in.
We're all
And
9-4.
who's got the 6th seed?
I'm about to say
Dave.
Dave for now,
It
but
would still
Yeah.
be Dave.
It would still be Dave. It would still be Dave.
Told you, dude. It's not gonna change. I told you 2 weeks ago. It's not gonna change, Serge.
Okay. Let's do week 14 with favorites. So I think we're
Go
gonna
ahead and put Kyle favored over me.
we can't.
definitely gonna whoop Ross's ass.
It won't tell us. I think it'll tell us. No.
It-
No.
You can go to the schedule and then go to preview.
Yeah, but it says it's even. It's not. So
Give it to me.
yeah, we're gonna give it to Ross just because let's just do better record at this point. Like I just want to do favorites and see what the playoff looks like.
Ooh.
Give that one to Dave just to see.
No,
All right.
no.
No, let's give it to.
And
This one's
give
tough
that
though
next
because
one. Yeah, give that one a little Matt.
yeah, let's give it this one. I think
Dave's got to win at least one of the two. He's got to win at least
No.
one of the two.
Yeah, give Dave
Like-
this one.
Well, he gave Dave the last one.
all right.
Oh, he did. Fuck.
Yeah.
All right, so with this scenario, Eli beats Mark, Ross beats Brian,
Not gonna
Matt
happen.
beats-
Matt beats
second.
Dave, Little Matt beats me, Vincent beats Al, and Kyle beats Devin. Who's the 6? So Vincent and Dave will finish 7-7, and Dave has what's the point differential?
I think they're close, dude.
No, Dave has a 84 point lead. So Dave gets it.
Yeah, Dave would get it.
Dave would get it in that scenario.
So like Devin said, this is it. I don't really see it changing.
I think that was more than 2 weeks
What
ago.
if Dave
Yeah.
loses both of them? Because he has like one of the better records, but like one of the least points. Like, what if Dave loses both?
Dave loses week 13 and week 14. Okay.
Screw up.
Then it would be Vincent.
He would be out, right? Yeah, but
Vincent would have to win out.
yeah, Vincent would have to win out, I think.
If Vincent wins out, Dave loses 1. Vincent gets it.
Could happen.
Crazy.
Or it's not crazy. Like he's got to make up the difference in points of like 80 points by 2 weeks. So he's got to.
How does Eli get in?
If he wins out,
Eli's got to win out. So let's do Eli's. Eli's got to beat Kyle. Then he's got to beat Mark. But I still don't think.
Like a lot has to happen.
Well, no, he
I'm
has
gonna say,
to beat Kyle and he has to beat Mark, and then he has to outscore Vincent by. No, he would get in. He would get in over Vincent. He's got 70 more points than Vincent.
he would need Vincent to lose at least one now.
Not
Dave
necessarily.
too, though.
Vincent could win out. Vincent could win. Well, no.
No, because he has one more loss than Vincent. Vincent
right.
would have to lose at least one.
Yeah.
He
Vincent would have to lose one.
And
All
Dave.
right. So I'm up to the scenario where my friend, my co-host right now, Devin, gets in. I'm gonna show you the scenario. Okay. Scenario is Dave, Vincent both lose this week.
Big fella would have to lose.
Al beats Vincent the last game of the season.
Yep. Big fella would have to lose too.
Mhm.
I think
No, he would.
big fella would have to lose.
Mark would have to beat Eli.
I don't think so because Devin has a 30-point lead on Eli.
Yeah, but Eli has a one less
There's more wins.
one less loss.
Okay.
He's up a game. Eli's up a game, so they'd have to. Yeah, that's the only
Okay.
way.
All right. In this scenario, Dave, Vincent, Eli.
That's crazy. No, he's still not in it. Who we missing? Oh, Matt Harris. Matt Harris would have to
No,
lose.
right here.
No,
He's got
no.
Devin's got to beat
No,
Kyle.
you're missing Al.
Devin's got to beat Kyle.
Oh yeah.
So in this scenario, Eli,
He's still-
Al, Devin, and Vincent. There's a 5-way tie at 6 and 8. And
There's
right
a
now,
chance, Devin.
and Devin has more points than all those teams right now.
Yeah.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Guys, look, we've been doing this for a while. Doing this for a
He already
while.
knows. I'm about to say his luck is not that good.
Not only this fantasy shit, but just the life in general, man. Look, it's okay. Y'all don't need to make me feel better, guys. I've solidified. It's fine. Okay.
Guys,
It's
look.
okay. Look, the thing I'm upset that I won't be making the playoffs. You know, it hurts, but look, at least I can say I wasn't the worst team, and I had a chance. You know, I got a lot of points. I got a lot of points against, but let's just come on, guys. Let's be realistic. It's over.
Let's
Fine.
move on. Let's
Fine.
move on.
So I'm still setting my lineup, but I'm gonna win that. Let me tell you right now, book it. I'm winning that consolation bracket.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Book
Are
it.
we doing a consolation bracket?
Yes, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's there. I pitched something to where like we reward someone who wins the bracket, but
Let's go.
It didn't pass.
$20.
It didn't pass, man. We didn't get the votes.
Oh,
But all right, so let's like really break this down though, man. Because now the next thing I want to see is how me, you, and Matt play out, Ross. I want to see the division, like how the division thing plays out. So
I mean,
I'm giving Kyle the win, and like I can't like not pick him. So
right.
So let's put you beating little Matt. Let's put Matt beating Vincent. Let's say all three of us win. All three of us win. Well, then it would just come down to points after this week.
No. Go.
So
This is the one I was talking about.
Week
Matt,
14.
So you lose little Matt. Dave beats Big Matt, and I beat Brian. That's how I win the division.
Well, no, because you're saying Dave beats Matt.
Yes.
Yeah.
If that happens, then I win the division.
Yeah, you finish 10-4. You win the division. Me and Matt both finish 9-5. Yep. Let's say
very possible.
And yeah, in any other scenario, it's just going to come down to points. Like if I beat little Matt, then we're both.
Y'all got me in points.
Then we're 10-4.
Not by much, but a good bit.
I mean, you're only down 20 points to Matt. You're down.
But you got me by a good bit, I think.
I mean, not really. 40 points. I got you by 40.
40?
Matt's got you by 20. I mean, you can close either one of those, I think. I mean.
Oh, Garrett Wilson, man.
Yeah. What's Al's path? Does Al have a path?
He does have a path. It's got a lot to do with Vincent, a lot to do with Dave, and Big Fella.
So it's similar to Eli's then. So
he's got one more win than Eli, I think, huh?
So he can't afford this. Like he needs to beat Brian this week. If he beats Brian, Dave, Vincent, and Eli lose. And then next week, I think Eli is going to beat Mark, man. I'm giving it to Eli.
Yeah. Oh, Mark put up a little fight this week, man. I don't know.
I know he really did. All right, so let's give Al beating Vincent. So Al's got to get in this scenario.
Yeah, he's in right. Yeah, that puts him in.
Well, it puts him tied with. No, never mind. Him tied with Dave.
He's got more points. Gotta have more points.
Dave's got 2 more points than Al. That'd be crazy.
As of right now. But I mean, if
if it comes down to 2 fucking points. Huh.
I'm with Devin. I think it's just gonna stay.
Yeah. So just like refreshing this, just wanted to show y'all. So their algorithm, look at what it says about our teams.
Frisky. Brian, you're frisky, dude.
No, lucky, bro. All I'm saying.
Frisky.
Had an unlucky year.
How they got little Matt's team is frisky. That's weird.
I
mean, they basing it off of depth? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking at like the starter rank, running back, receiver, tight end, flex. It's looking at like all the positional ranks.
I have a top 5 running back that I don't even start because he's not really a top 5 running back. He just had a few good games.
Yeah.
So I don't like that. I don't like that metric.
Who?
Brian Robinson.
So this is the other metric that it has right now. So Ross, it's giving you a 45% chance to win the division. It's got it higher than me and Matt. I actually have the 3rd worst chance. Like you and Matt have a better chance based on their algorithm.
I don't feel it when I look at my team. It just doesn't feel.
It's weird because it has me 3rd in the division race, but then it has me 1st to win it all. Like
this thing doesn't know, man.
Yeah, it doesn't know, man. But I thought it was cool to like be able to like play around with the scenarios. That's what I got out of this website. Like everything else is just like, well, whatever. But
yeah.
So we'll see, man.
I think Devin's getting in, man. Somehow.
Idiot.
Sorry, my bad. Sorry.
We ain't gonna rock him up, bro.
If there was any avenue for you to get in, I'd slot in there some kind of way. But there is no avenue for me. So
you just gotta spoil someone, man. Like spoil someone good.
Oh, I am. Ross is probably
he got me already.
You can knock someone out.
He spoiled it already.
And I play Al.
I win this division if Brian doesn't beat me that week.
The 2 things you got to play for, Brian, are
beat me that week.
You can win $20 more. You can win $40 more. You can knock Al out of the playoffs, and you can prevent Ross from winning the division. That's a lot to play for. He already did that
once already. If he beats me twice, Brian, I'm
that'll make my heart happy.
Bro, that's a big thing. Like that's like a bye week. Brian prevented you from getting the bye week.
He already did, and if he beats me again, then he really does it.
But at least you fucking have won some money this season, man. I'm gonna keep going back to it, bro. I just want to fucking win.
I keep hearing what you're saying about you haven't won anything, but like it's not as bad as Devin, though, man. You're in the race, you know.
You're right.
Devin just having a tough go.
Yeah.
Damn, Ross. I won't find out the obvious, but man, just run that down real quick.
It's been like that. It's just been like that for a long time, man. It's got to change at some point. My dog ain't saying nothing.
I mean,
been like that all night.
What am I say, dog?
Oh shit!
All right, so who do y'all feel the most confidence getting that last playoff spot? You still think Dave? Like, if you had to put your money on it, like, you think Dave's got the best chance?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Dave's gonna beat me this week, and even if everybody, Brian, who do you play this week?
Al.
So, but even if Al and Dave wins and Vincent wins, Dave still has a game up on Al and Vincent, right?
Yep.
No, well, he's tied with. I think he's tied with Vincent. They're both 6-6, but he's got him by like 70 points.
Okay. This is what Dave does. Like, I know we don't speak of other leagues, but I'm in other leagues with Dave, and this is what he does. He doesn't score a lot of points. He just he wins, and he sneaks in, and
I don't know, dude. His quarterback. He ain't got the quarterbacks, bro. He ain't got them.
He's got Lamar, dude.
No, he's got
So,
Pickett.
Brian,
he does have Lamar.
Lamar's
Okay. I saw Pickett and Browning. I'm like, well, that ain't gonna do it.
No, Lamar's on a bye.
Oh, okay.
So
You could go with Vincent with Mahomes. I mean, is Mahomes going to get him in? Could.
You also got Flacco throwing to Amari Cooper now, which ain't gonna go well.
Joe Flacco starting?
I mean, honestly, dude,
in there, he has Kraft. Like,
if there ever was a week for Kyle to go down, it's this week. Like, you lose Jonathan Taylor, you're starting Will Levis. Like, Eli has a path, bro.
He's got Zach Moss, and you've seen what Zach Moss does with a full workload, dude. He does just as good, if not better, than Jonathan Taylor.
I'm with you. But Will Levis has scored 8 points, 5 points, and 7 points.
Okay, what's Derek Carr scored?
I mean, but I'm just saying, Kyle's got the edge 100% still, as is. He's got the edge. But I'm just saying, if there ever was a week where someone has a chance to beat Kyle, this could be it. It could be. It's not that it's going to be it, but like it could be, and that keeps Eli alive. Whereas,
and he's hot.
Yeah, but Big Fella's also missing Hawkinson this week too.
I just don't see it, dude.
That's a big loss.
I think
for him, and you still has Carr at quarterback. So
yeah,
you got to find someone else.
He's uphill.
I think CD could put up easily 25. Rockets going at Dallas. That's not good.
But, I mean, this plays into the theory that like, what do we think the 6th seed is going to finish at? Like, what gets in now? 8
losses.
Because I think it's
tied.
8.
You think 7-7?
I think 7-7.
7-7.
It's just whoever's got the most points.
I think 7. I think Dave beats me this week, and that would put him at 7-6.
Mm-hmm.
And then I could see him losing the following week and being 7-7, but just staying lucky and making it in.
Yeah.
And he's got the points edge on Vincent, like you said.
So
Vincent wins out.
With Ian and Kyle's matchup, I think the player that could either win it or not so much lose it, but I think a chain. I think because they're playing Washington, who their defense is awful. Yep. If he goes in there and does anything remotely close to what he did before he got hurt, I just think, between if he does that, plus CD Lamb, plus Zach Moss, who I think is going to have a good game, Keenan Allen going against New England, that's going to be tough because what Bill does. What Bill does is going to shut Keenan down. But I don't know, man. But look, if Eli wins this week, then if we are on a podcast next week, he's my favorite to get the 6th spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, one thing that's going to be into effect is not to bring up the trade again, but
never mind. He doesn't have a quarterback.
What if it could come down to Rashee Rice like this week because he's playing Sunday night at 8:20. So we'll see, man. We'll see if he can.
I think he's officially Pat Mahomes is go-to too. I think that's they've been searching for something all year of like their identity, what they're gonna do. Kelsey hadn't been it, but you can see how it's been evolving to Rashid Rice has been Mahomes' guy. He's been scoring, and I don't think that's going to stop. I think that's just going to get better. So, and you got Waddle against Washington, Jalen Warren going against Arizona. I mean it.
Eli, hit me up. I got 3 quarterbacks. Just
Tank Dell's going to be his wild card. If Tank Dell plays, I think he has a good chance.
He's if he plays.
But if he's out, that's really going to hurt him. Like that'll like really hurt him. He ain't got nobody else to plug in there.
Everyone's stuck with who they have, man. Today, the trade deadline came and went. Nothing happened. And the waiver wire is yucky. It's very gross.
Bland, very bland.
It's very, very ugly, man. One thing I can say, dude, I don't feel good about Vincent this week going up against Matt. I'm looking at his team. You got Tyreek Hill going against Washington. But the one thing about Matt is getting banged up. He's got 6 players questionable, or 5.
Vincent has Kareem Hunt and Ezekiel Elliott in his starting lineup. So
doesn't matter. He put up 132 last week.
Yeah. He's got Aaron Jones playing with 0.5 hamstring. And
Sir, you remember our conversation last week when I was going up against Vincent, and like I thought I had him, and look back.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to bring up this week was, did y'all see Al's and Little Matt's game?
No.
So Al was winning the whole fucking game. Devontae Smith's touchdown in overtime won it for Little Matt, and he beat Al by 2 points. He beat Al by 2 points, which all but I mean, Al still got a shot, but I'm saying if Al wins that game, bro, I think he's in a better situation than Vincent. I think he's in a better situation. It changes the whole thing. And it was Devontae Smith, man. Overtime just fucks shit up, man.
Damn, bro, that's crazy. Less than 2 points.
But I mean, Ross, you've felt this a few times this season with the bench points. Sometimes
almost every week.
Al left Higbee, who scored 19, and he left Jaden Reed, who scored 15 on the bench.
Who do you play over them? Because mine wasn't that.
The one question mark I don't understand is I don't understand why he went with Rondale Moore over Jaden Reed. Jaden Reed scored. He scored.
Yeah, I haven't done that.
Yeah.
The last 2 weeks, Jaden Reed has scored 19 points. 2 weeks before they scored 11 and 12. I can't go with Rondale Moore. I'm sorry. Not over.
It's poor management. Al, say what you will, but he's just, he had a great run last year, but he showed his true colors this year. He had some really bad managing this year, and the great issue for me is at how poor the Saints have been going to Atlanta, which I know Taysom usually does good, but you gotta look deeper into it. Tyler Higbee going against probably the worst team against tight ends in Arizona. Cooper Kupp not healthy,
Nope.
and
definitely not healthy.
Higbee should have been started over Taysom, but look, you live and you learn now, and I hope you learn this week that you just gotta do better as our
and to make it feel worse, make it sting even worse. Little Matt got 0 points out of Hunter Henry. So, Al completely did not take advantage of that snake eye. 0.
Devin, you had smoke for Al all year, man. Where'd it come from?
Let's look at Higbee. This is Higbee's points. Week 7, 1.7, 8, 9.5, 9, 0, 10 by 11, 2.7, and then 12, 20.
No,
I mean, I can understand why he started fucking Taysom Hill over.
I'm with you.
You know what I mean? I don't understand that shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna give him a pass on the Higbee. But like the Jaden Reed over Rondale Moore, I can't
Yeah, I don't
forgive
really
that.
that one.
I can't
I ain't
forgive
giving-
that.
I ain't giving him shit. He should have done better, and he should have started Arizona, who is the worst dark tight end.
Where'd this come from, man?
know,
It's
like-
been all year.
Oh
That
yeah.
football catch, bro. Ever since he made that one
Devin
catch.
been on. Devin
No,
been
this
on
been-
Al's.
this been
That
since-
is what it is, huh?
No,
That one catch, bro.
no, this has been since
It's
draft.
It's at draft day, bro. It was draft day. There was a draft day debacle
I
where
missed it.
yeah, it was nice. I got to experience it. It was nice. It got heated for a second.
Goddamn right.
But look, the irony of it is both teams may not make it to the postseason. So just
Consolation bracket. That's bragging.
yeah,
right?
it's a truce. Once neither team makes the playoffs, it's a truce. Everyone's friends again.
Oh no, I love Al. We're still friends, but
Fantasy friends. Fantasy
fan-
friends. Yeah. Because there's
Yeah.
like fantasy enemies and friends. Like Dave is my fantasy enemy and he beat me, so that's great.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with Brian in fantasy at all.
I don't
Yeah,
have any
dude.
influence, bro. None.
Man. But yeah, a few weeks back, now that we have both of y'all on here, we did like a draft recap. I'll go to you, Brian, first. Now that we're 2 weeks out from the end of the season, how do you feel about your strategy as far as like, would you change anything? Like, is there any like glaring pick that you like would have done differently? Or you did the four running backs out the gate. Like, do you think?
No, because I mean I'm winning games now because of it. Now that they're
Yeah.
going. If I had the same exact team and this is next year when Gibbs is established and all that, like I'd be
Yeah.
fucking good. You know, if the
Yeah.
Falcons fucking quarterback that could throw the ball, and had Drake London give me a little bit of production, I'd be
Yeah.
all right. Michael Pittman worked out fucking awesome. If Anthony Richardson was still out there right now, dude, you
Mhm.
ain't no telling where that motherfucker would be. You know, like shit could be a lot different. A lot of people got hurt, but that's
Yeah, the timing too, right? Like
Yeah.
Dak, those first 4 games they won by like punt returns and like defensive
he did
interceptions.
nothing. I dropped him.
But he didn't have to do anything, like, and that's just frustrating. But I'm with you, man. Like I don't know if I would do anything different, but
I
mean-
depth. I have depth right now, and I'd have another stud running back had he not gotten fucking hurt. You know, like I'd be good for the playoffs. Like I'd be solid.
the
Had I won a
double
few
whammy
games,
of
I'd
like
be all right.
Saquon and Nick Chubb, like that's just bad luck. Like it's not like bad strategy. I mean,
I wouldn't do it different. I maybe
you had
draft
to get Gibbs,
different
like-
players in that spot. You know, like different running backs
Yeah.
or something. But no, I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't do anything different. That's how I draft every year, and I'm usually pretty consistently in the playoffs and competing at least. This is
Yeah.
just a down year, bro. Ain't nothing. What you do?
Ross, how do you feel about like the big strategy you did was like the same team. Like do you regret it? Like do you feel like
Let me break it to you, Serge. That wasn't my plan. My strategy didn't work. As
Mhm.
Devin on the ride there. My only strategy was Garrett Wilson, Calvin Ridley. That was my strategy. After that, I was winging it. I was just guessing after that. And the
So-
guessing worked. The Jaguars wasn't a plan. That just
it
happened
played
like
out
that.
that way.
Yes.
It wasn't a plan going into it, is what you're saying.
No.
Yeah.
No. They were just
Mm.
the Jaguars were the best available players when it was my turn to draft
Damn.
in the later rounds. But my only 2 strategies were Garrett Wilson, Calvin Ridley, and they didn't work.
hmm
So,
Yeah.
but if Garrett Wilson worked out, I'd be in a whole. I'm still in a good spot, but I'd be in
Yeah.
a better spot if Garrett Wilson worked out.
Yeah. I mean, the news today about Aaron Rodgers, like I don't think he's gonna come. Like I don't think he's gonna
No.
play. But like
Dude, they don't have anybody else to throw the ball to. They're double teaming him every play.
but it would be cool from like a what if standpoint, like
Oh yeah,
like to see like to see what it could have been. I mean, I know we'll see it next season, but like I'm curious to like what it would have been with Rodgers.
I could have had AJ Brown right there.
Yeah.
Look what my team would look like with AJ Brown right there.
hmm
It'd be crazy, but
Yeah.
we're here.
I have AJ Brown. My team's not very great. So, just saying.
Yeah.
Just stalking, man.
I mean, I got
Yeah,
some
that's
regrets,
fair.
man. I mean, now that we're here, I mean, it could still play out. Like it's still, like I could still, like reap the benefits of it. But like, I thought Cooper would do more even like when healthy. Like I know he's been hurt. He gave me like 2 big weeks, but like I could have had Jalen Hurts. Like, and what I'm really glad I didn't do, because I was gonna do it. Like I was contemplating going Cooper in the first round. Like it was like between Cup and Diggs. Like I was thinking about it, and then I was just like, you know what, I got to go with the healthy guy. And then Cooper came back to me, and I was like, I got to get him. But like, I mean, I've survived so far, but really off of like Mike Evans. Mike Evans really popped for me. I got him like in the
He's been
sixth,
amazing.
sixth round. I think he's like top 10 right now.
Like top 5. That motherfucker's having a career year right now.
Yeah.
It's him and Keenan Allen just having a resurgence here, bro.
He does this every year.
Oh,
dude.
Not
Mike Evans
this big though.
Dude, Mike Evans
this
does this
big?
every year, bro. Every year.
Not this year. Not this big.
This is big, dude.
He's consistently every week fucking fall.
Go look.
I'm going to look right now.
I mean,
he's definitely been
before this season. I was going into it like he doesn't need to play another down of football. I already think he was Hall of Fame. Like I think he's Hall of Fame. But now, like I think he's 100% Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
I think his worst year, like since he's been drafted, was last year. But Brady, like that whole offense was just off last year. Like Brady was just
yeah.
But every other year he's had double-digit touchdowns and over 1,000 yards. Every year he does it. Every year.
Yeah.
And he was doing it with Jameis. Go look at his quarterbacks before Brady got there. I hate him. I hate the motherfucker, but he's cold. He is cold.
Yeah, last year he had a total of 6 touchdowns.
Yeah, last year was
out the fucking water.
Last year was probably his worst.
But he had 6 touchdowns, but he still had 1,000 receiving. I mean, he's had it every season.
Yeah.
And that's probably
they don't total it on his app. I'm trying to find
that's probably his worst season that he's ever had.
Serge, did you see that touchdown he dropped last week?
Yes, I did.
It could have been even bigger.
Oh, he's good. He's good for a few of those a year.
No, it wouldn't have mattered, but still, that one hurt. Not as bad as the Zay Jones drop that would have beat Al in like week 2.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because that one would have made a difference. Like that one actually I would have won the week. But But yeah, I don't know, man. There's a few things I would have done differently, I think, in hindsight. Like I think I would have gone Keenan instead of DK Metcalf. That would have been nice. But
yeah, knowing Keenan's year this year, but
yeah.
like an average Keenan year, would you have took that version of Keenan over what you got? Because you didn't know Keenan was going to have this kind of year.
I didn't.
Now, if you're playing Monday morning quarterback,
I did have a good feeling about Mike Evans, though, man. I was really like targeting him because I was kind of like everyone was off of him in the offseason. It was kind of like Josh Jacobs last year, and I was like, you know what? I think he can do something with Baker, and I didn't think it was gonna be this good, but
right. Yeah, Baker's got him and Rachaad White going crazy.
Yeah. Another thing I want to bring up, man. So the top 4 teams in the league drafted 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Interesting.
So do you think any correlation about
I've always said I like the middle.
Yeah, I was going to touch on it. That 12th spot that I had ain't it, dude. It's not.
It depends year to year, but
middle the thing is you get a good. You have to hit on those first 2 picks, dude. You have to. If you don't, your whole fucking
like you're saying. Because look at me, my first 2 rounds didn't hit, but I'm in the middle. Yeah. And the rest of my team worked out.
You basically always have a choice of a direction. You know what I mean? In the middle rounds,
you get a good chunk of players to pick from.
it's the same thing with the first pick. If Vincent would have picked McCaffrey instead of Mahomes, he'd probably be almost leading his division right now. Maybe
Yeah.
not leading, but he'd probably
He would
definitely
at worst, he would
in the
be.
he'd be in the playoffs, I think.
Yeah, he wouldn't be any worse than what he is. I mean,
No, he'd
I
be
think
better.
he would be. Yeah,
He'd be better. Yeah. Mahomes hasn't been doing like he hasn't been, you know.
yeah.
Imagine if he would have went McCaffrey then Hurts in the second round.
He wouldn't have gotten.
Hurts didn't go that far.
Hurts went.
that far.
Hurts went 19, but you could have
Oh,
had.
never mind.
I mean,
Well, Mahomes still would have been there. So, what if Hurts got picked there? Would Mahomes still on the board?
I don't think
Hurts might have
Mahomes.
fell.
I don't think Mahomes would have made it to 24.
But I'm saying Hurts might have, since he didn't draft Mahomes still would have been on the board. It might have pushed Hurts back a little farther.
I don't know, man. You got Brian at 14. He might have taken him. You got
No doubt.
Mark might have
I
taken
think
him.
I'm one of my first.
Mark might have taken him at, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he falls that far. But yeah, it's interesting. I was looking, I was like, man, like it's 6, 7, 8, 9, you know, like that's how it played. That's how it played out. I don't know if I've ever drafted where I drafted it. I think I drafted 6. I draft 6? No, I drafted 7.
No,
That was my first time drafting 7th in anything, and that felt I kind of liked it, but I was worried. I was worried about it.
I like the middle.
Let's say if I would have had the 9th or the 10th pick, I would have still went. I would have still went AJ, but and Hurts probably he would have fell to me. So like I would have had what? That would have been 9, 10, 11, 12. That would have been.
You would have been in. You would have been where Ross is, and you could have gotten. You could have got Josh Allen or Hurts.
See, I would have picked Hurts there and felt better. It just didn't sit right with me picking Hurts with the first pick in the second round, if that makes sense. It would have like if I would have had the 4th pick in the second round, like I think
that's the curse. That's the curse of the 12, 13, the 12, because you have to wait so long. You felt like you could have. You didn't want to get the quarterback.
But also adding another flex. So we're at what, 3 flexes now?
Mm-hmm.
So that's another thing. It's like, you know, Devontae's there. You know, I thought Devontae was going to have a lot better season, but it was almost like I knew I needed to fill more, you know, positional player spots. So, and honestly, dude, I thought that motherfucker asshole was going to have like a way better season. Can't even think of his name because he doesn't matter. Who's my quarterback?
Oh, Fields.
Fields, yeah, my bad. I just thought, you know, because I got Hurts last year in the 4th round. You know, Hurts ended the season the year before hot. So did Fields last year. So I just thought that was the move, man. I thought I had the remedy, but
he was heating up too. That injury, it was just an injury.
Looking back, Hurts should have been the move. I should have went back to back with it, but it is what it is, man. That's the draft, man. It's fun. It could, you know, look, you don't win your league at the draft. You can lose your league at the draft. You don't win it, you know.
Yeah, and someone definitely lost it.
I think I lost.
I'm not going to name any names.
I didn't lose the draft. There was somebody that.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm not saying.
Yeah, we know. Yeah. We know.
But maybe he learned his lesson this year, and we'll see, man.
All right. Well, look. Speaking of the draft,
it hasn't been a good start.
One more thing, you know, we always like to, you know, throw things out there for this league, you know, new stuff and, you know, things that could shake the league up a little bit. But I've just been thinking, and I know we tried it before in the past, but, you know, it could be time to give it another shot. But, and obviously it'll have to come up for vote. But I'm thinking next year I'm going to put up for vote to make it just a 1 player keeper league.
I'd vote against.
I mean, that's fine. And I feel like majority may vote against it.
Because when we start doing stuff like that, it just kind of, it never goes right. You know,
No, but the league was we're in a good place right now. You know, we didn't know
Yeah.
which
very good
direction
place. Let's
we didn't
keep
know
it there.
which direction we wanted to go, and we started with I think one keeper, then we went to two, and then we went to dynasty. We know we know we're good right here in redraft where we
Yeah,
are.
we're good
But look,
redraft.
we 2 years ago we got rid of the kicker, added a flex.
Mhm.
Past year we got rid of the defense, added a flex. You
Mhm.
know, and we're as good as we've ever been before,
Yeah.
right?
Or
So-
super flex.
or that.
I'm also
Super-
kind of interested in super flex.
Super
What's that
flex is
mean? Two
interesting.
quarterbacks?
Yeah.
If you
Hey,
want.
Well, it could be any it could be
You-
a
It's
receiver.
interesting. It's interesting, man.
Like I
Vote
said,
against.
I mean, we'll see,
every time
man.
we
Let's see.
every time we try to keep her thinking everyone good. I'm
It
with you.
never works.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I mean,
Scrapping both of those ideas.
we'll see, man. We'll let it marinate. I mean, we'll all feel differently or maybe the same after the season, but as far as like big things, I don't know, man. I like the triple flex. I don't
like
I
where
don't
we're at, man.
don't-
I
I
like
don't
where
like-
we're at.
I don't miss defense. I don't miss kicker.
Mhm.
Al brought up something. I was talking to him. He brought up the idea of an extra bench spot. How do y'all feel about that?
I mean, it couldn't. I don't think it would do anything because the
I don't
waivers
think it
are
would
dry
matter if we
anyway.
have three
Plus,
flexes.
the waivers are already.
There's nobody out there.
Yeah.
Like I think
It
that
might.
would
It might make. It might make people trade more.
Ooh,
Let's say
here's
that-
an idea.
That or
Here's
an
an
extra
idea.
IR.
Here's an idea.
Yeah.
Here's an idea. If we're sticking with the three flexes, one less bench spot to where there's better options on the waivers.
No. I feel like you're strapped, dude, because you gotta start so many different people. Like you need depth at those key positions
Yeah.
just to survive, especially on bye weeks like this week. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I wouldn't
Like,
want to. I wouldn't want to
shit.
lose a bench spot. I mean, in theory, yeah. I mean that could work as far as, but I don't know. That's sometimes, man. It's not. It's more to it. Like handcuffs too. You know.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to lose one. I'd like to. I mean, I'd gain one before.
I like where we're at, man.
Yeah.
I like where we're at.
Yeah. I mean, at
Yeah, I'm
some
good where we're
point,
at too. Like I don't need nothing different.
but it's good to have these conversations because everyone's like, one of them like might be like, oh, you know what? That's like a light bulb moment where we're like, that actually
Yeah.
makes sense. Like, let's give it a shot. So like, keep thinking of like new ideas. But
I think the only thing that can make it more interesting is dropping a flex and having more on waivers. But I like where we're at better. But if
Yeah.
you want to make it more interesting, that makes it more interesting.
mhm.
That would keep people like who drafted terrible a chance to get back in it. Having
Yeah.
more out there on waivers and one less flex spot. But I like these high scores too.
I do.
Yeah.
I do like the high scores. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. All right, man. That's all I got, man. Been at it for an hour.
Who we got Thursday? We got Seattle again, 2 Thursdays in a row
Dallas.
Ooh.
at Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one might get ugly.
That one's gonna. I feel like every Thursday night game, it's gonna be like 21-3 or
Yeah.
20-3. You know, like something very low scoring, fucking stupid, boring to watch.
Where'd you say that game's
Yeah.
at? It's in Dallas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Dallas is like 6-0 at home.
Yeah,
Dallas-
it's gonna,
Dallas
it
might-
could get bad.
They're
Dallas-
fake. They're a fraud though, man. I don't believe them.
I
Maybe
mean,
but Seattle's not good, so they're gonna fuck Seattle up. At home.
Dallas hasn't beaten a team with a winning record.
No.
Ugh, I didn't
They're
know
gonna
that.
Dallas or Miami.
But they're gonna kick Seattle's ass. I think like Dallas might create like 4 turnovers in that game.
The one thing going for them that for maybe a good game is like the Seahawks are in the playoffs, like mix, like maybe. I mean,
Be good.
We'll see.
It's gonna be a bloodbath. I'm telling you. It's gonna be
Vegas has them winning by 9.5.
What's the money line on that? What's the total points on that? What's the total points on that?
Last I checked, it moved up to like 47.5.
It moves up.
Yeah.
It's definitely going under that.
I would take the under on that.
Under.
Cowboys been hitting the overs, bro. Because they get a special teams or defensive touchdown every game.
Yeah, but I just can't see Seattle scoring. Like Seattle might put up maybe 13.
36 points. Like a total of 6 points.
I'll give them 13.
Kenneth Walker's out, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Charbonnet is good. It's just they're not gonna be able to get, like, even if they get in the red zone, they're just gonna be kicking fucking field goals.
Yeah.
Like Geno Smith is not good.
No.
Not this year.
Like like he's just like Josh Dobbs. Like he's a backup quarterback. Like he'll win. He'll keep you in some games, but when he's off, you're gonna throw 4 interceptions and give up the ball.
It's not just being off.
Give up possession of the ball 4 times.
It's film, dude. It's film. It's the NFL, dude. Like once you
The
get
bet-
film,
Although Brian hates Gino.
The bet I like, Vegas had.
Dobbs, bro. Like same thing.
Yeah. Well, some people are just backups, but like last year he popped. It was just weird. But I mean, people got a full season of tape on him.
Yep.
You know,
Exactly.
and before last season, they didn't have no tape. I mean, they had like a couple of bad years with the Jets, but like things changed.
Really bad years.
Yeah.
The no Kenneth Walker hurts because he can only throw when they can run the ball. And if they can't run the ball, which they're not going to be able to.
They didn't have. Wasn't Kenneth Walker hurt like all last season?
A good bit, yeah.
Like he had like a season-ending injury like pretty early. I'm pretty sure.
Well, no, I thought someone got hurt in front of him, and that's how he got the play
But he got hurt too.
because
He
was a
got
rookie.
hurt. He got
He did
hurt
get hurt?
eventually. At some point, he got hurt.
Like he got hurt like
there.
mid-season, and then they were just throwing in like DJ Dallas and
Travis Homer.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah. But they just I don't know. Lockett was I think
Yeah.
Lockett took a big step back. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
But-
the division. I mean, it's them, the Rams. Who else is in the Cardinals?
Cardinals.
San
Who else?
Francisco.
Yeah, they're not going to win the division, and
Hell no.
I mean,
No.
Yeah, we're
We're
only
gonna-
we're sending one team to the playoffs. I think that division's only going to send one team. I mean, Eagles, Cowboys are going to get in. 49ers,
You got the NFC
Lions,
the Vikings,
maybe
Lions,
Vikings.
No,
Green
I
Bay.
don't think the Vikings make it.
And then if the Vikings don't make it, then the Rams or Seahawks make it. Because I'm telling you, I don't see 2 teams from our division making it.
Yeah, but you're
No
gonna
shot.
you're gonna get 2 teams from the East with Dallas and the Eagles.
Yeah, but it's 7 teams now, though.
Okay,
So the Vikings or Seahawks, like one of them's got to make it, like one of those teams.
If
So
if the Saints start winning, we'll be in that final wild card spot with fucking the Vikings, and the Lions, and everybody else.
We,
I mean,
we
I
play
know,
we play the Lions this week, though.
That is also very true.
Coming off of a loss.
I don't
We're
want
gonna lose out.
I don't want to make the playoffs. I at this point I just want to lose out and get a better draft pick
Yes.
and fire the entire.
It's not going to
fucking-
happen, bro. It's not the Saints' way, bro. We
Mario
go.
Davis is not going to let that happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sergio, don't you get me started. We don't have
Nah.
a weapon anymore. All right.
Yes, we have an 8-9. We go 9-8.
No.
Then we'll go like 12 wins, and then just the cycle continues, bro.
I
We're
think
we're
we
gonna
win 2 more.
we're gonna draft 20th. It's the worst spot in the whole fucking draft. We're 19th.
Yeah. He's probably right.
I'm not gonna lie. I just got super mad.
Yeah, it's
Hey man,
it's
give Derek
frustrating.
Carr 150 million. That's what
But
he
look,
did.
You're right, Ross. You're right. I'll eat my words. You were right.
Yeah.
He's been this his whole career.
So going back to Geno, I like this prop. They got Vegas has it at 3.5 sacks. I'm definitely taking the over on that. Micah Parsons going to have
Michael Parsons
1.5.
he's gonna get
1.5
3
by himself.
He's
Yeah.
gonna get 3 by himself.
He might get that in the first half.
Yeah.
3.5 sacks, easy. Give me the over.
Yeah, I like that.
What
So
else? What else?
I don't know. At this point, we could stop recording at this point and just talk if y'all want.
I think I don't think I can do that. I think it just ends the meeting.
Oh.
Maybe not. I don't
Oh.
know. Oh no, I could stop recording.